Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Friends, growing every day through self-education is one of the most powerful ways to transform life. Each day spent learning, reflecting, and exploring new ideas strengthens the mind, expands perspective, and builds the confidence needed to navigate life's challenges. Self-education is magical because it doesn't just teach facts, it shapes character, sharpens thinking, and opens door to opportunities that would otherwise remain invisible. Growth becomes inevitable when the mind is intentionally nourished, and the magic of learning daily lies in its compounding effect. Daily self-education transforms the way we approach challenges. What once seemed impossible becomes manageable when the mind is armed with knowledge, insight, and strategies. Each day of learning equips the mind to adapt, problem solve, and respond to uncertainty with clarity and confidence. This habit trains the brain to be proactive rather than reactive, turning obstacles into stepping stones and setbacks into lessons that fuel growth. The magic of self-education also lies in perspective. Continuous learning broadens understanding, allowing individuals to see opportunities where others see limitations. New knowledge inspires creativity, sparks innovation, and encourages exploration of paths that lead to personal and professional development. Even small daily efforts, repeated consistently, create lasting transformation, proving that growth is not about sudden leaps, but steady, intentional progress. Self-education shapes not only the individual, but also the environment around them. A mind that grows daily becomes a source of inspiration, guidance, and influence. The insights gained through learning can uplift others, spark curiosity, and encourage those around to pursue growth themselves. The habit of nourishing the mind every day builds resilience, discipline, and emotional intelligence, making growth sustainable and impactful. Ultimately, the magic of self-education is in its ability to change everything. By committing to grow every day, the mind evolves into a powerful tool for transformation. Each lesson learned, each skill mastered, and each insight applied builds a life of purpose, clarity, and fulfillment. Growth is no longer a distant dream, but a daily reality shaped by intentional learning. Embrace the magic of self-education. Grow every day and witness the extraordinary transformation it brings to every aspect of life. Daily learning fuels personal growth by transforming the mind into a powerful engine of change. Each day spent feeding the mind with new knowledge, skills, and insights strengthens resilience, sharpens focus, and builds confidence. Personal growth does not happen by chance. It is the result of consistent effort and the deliberate choice to invest in oneself. Self-education ensures that the mind remains active, curious, and capable of adapting to challenges, turning obstacles into opportunities for learning and advancement. The process of learning daily cultivates discipline, patience, and reflection, qualities essential for meaningful growth. A mind that is intentionally nourished develops the ability to think critically, evaluate situations clearly, and make decisions that align with long-term goals. Daily learning trains the brain to anticipate challenges, adapt to change, and respond with clarity and insight rather than reacting impulsively. Over time, the cumulative effect of these daily efforts creates a powerful foundation for personal transformation. Daily learning also strengthens emotional intelligence and self-awareness. By exploring new ideas and reflecting on experiences, the mind becomes more perceptive, empathetic, and capable of understanding both oneself and others. This growth enhances relationships, communication, and leadership, creating a positive ripple effect in every area of life. Personal growth fueled by learning is not limited to knowledge alone. It shapes character, values, and the way one interacts with the world. Even small, consistent efforts to educate oneself compound into remarkable transformation. Reading a few pages daily, reflecting on lessons learned, or practicing a new skill may seem minor, but these small actions accumulate over time to produce significant improvement in mindset, habits, and outcomes. The magic of personal growth lies in these repeated, intentional efforts that gradually expand capacity, confidence, and capability. Ultimately, daily learning fuels personal growth by creating a mind that is strong, adaptable, and empowered. Each day of self-education equips the individual to pursue goals with purpose, navigate challenges with resilience, and embrace opportunities with confidence. Growth becomes not just a goal, but a daily practice, a journey of constant improvement, and a life shaped intentionally through knowledge, reflection, and action. By committing to learn every day, the mind evolves, and personal growth becomes inevitable, transforming every aspect of life with purpose, clarity, and impact. Small efforts compound into transformation because consistent daily action, no matter how minor it seems, accumulates into remarkable growth over time. Self-education is most effective when approached as a steady, ongoing practice rather than sporadic bursts of intense learning. Each day spent reading, reflecting, or acquiring a new skill adds another layer to the mind's strength, expanding understanding and shaping habits that drive long-term success. Transformation is rarely sudden. It is the result of repeated, intentional actions that gradually build momentum and produce lasting change. Daily learning, even in small increments, strengthens discipline, focus, and resilience. These small steps train the mind to prioritize growth, seek knowledge, and remain committed to improvement, regardless of distractions or challenges. By consistently feeding the mind, individuals reinforce habits that become automatic, turning self-education into a natural part of life. The compounding effect ensures that knowledge, insights, and skills multiply over time, creating exponential growth that far exceeds initial expectations. The impact of small daily efforts goes beyond the accumulation of knowledge. It reshapes thinking patterns, decision-making, and behavior. Repeated learning trains the mind to approach problems strategically, act deliberately, and embrace opportunities with confidence. Each minor step contributes to a mindset that values progress over perfection, action over procrastination, and curiosity over complacency. Over weeks, months, and years, these small efforts create a powerful transformation that touches every aspect of life. Consistency in self-education also nurtures patience and persistence. Growth is not immediate, and results are rarely visible overnight. However, by committing to daily learning, the mind develops endurance and trust in the process of gradual improvement. This mindset allows individuals to embrace challenges, navigate setbacks, and remain motivated, knowing that small, persistent actions inevitably lead to meaningful transformation. Ultimately, small efforts compound into transformation because the mind absorbs, adapts, and grows through repeated practice. Each day of learning builds knowledge, perspective, and skill, creating a foundation for continuous improvement. By valuing consistency and embracing the power of small steps, individuals unlock the extraordinary potential of self-education, turning daily efforts into lasting growth, resilience, and life-changing results. The magic of transformation lies not in grand gestures, but in the quiet, persistent commitment to grow a little more each day. Knowledge expands perspective and opportunity because the mind can only perceive what it has been exposed to. Daily self-education opens doors to new ideas, experiences, and ways of thinking, broadening understanding beyond immediate surroundings. Each lesson learned and concept absorbed allows the mind to see possibilities where previously only limitations existed. By feeding the mind consistently, individuals cultivate vision, curiosity, and insight that transform challenges into opportunities for growth and success. The expansion of perspective through daily learning empowers the mind to approach situations with clarity and discernment. Understanding different viewpoints, acquiring skills, and exploring new subjects enables better decision making and strategic thinking. The more the mind is nourished, the less constrained it becomes by fear assumptions or habitual thinking. Knowledge creates the capacity to analyze, reflect, and innovate, turning ordinary circumstances into fertile ground for personal and professional advancement. Daily learning also increases awareness of opportunities that may otherwise be overlooked. By staying curious, seeking new insights, and applying knowledge, the mind becomes attuned to possibilities that align with goals and values. This expanded awareness allows individuals to take calculated risks, pursue meaningful endeavors, and seize moments that accelerate growth. Opportunity and preparedness go hand in hand. By educating the mind consistently, one positions themselves to recognize and act on opportunities as they arise. Moreover, an expanded perspective nurtures creativity and problem solving. Exposure to diverse ideas and knowledge allows the mind to form connections between seemingly unrelated concepts, fostering innovative thinking. Challenges that once seemed insurmountable can be approached from multiple angles, and solutions become more accessible. Daily learning ensures that the mind remains flexible, adaptive, and ready to explore possibilities that others might miss. Ultimately, knowledge expands perspective and opportunity by transforming the way the mind perceives the world. Each day of self-education equips individuals with the ability to see beyond limitations, think creatively, and recognize opportunities that lead to personal, professional, and emotional growth. Growth is not only about acquiring skills, but also about opening the mind to possibilities, embracing change, and acting with insight and confidence. Daily learning turns every day into a chance to expand horizons, increase potential, and shape a future rich with opportunity and meaningful achievement. Self-education strengthens problem-solving skills by equipping the mind with knowledge, perspective, and tools to approach challenges effectively. Daily learning trains the brain to think critically, analyze situations, and identify solutions that might not be immediately obvious. A mind nourished consistently through self-education becomes agile and adaptable, capable of tackling obstacles with clarity rather than fear. The habit of learning every day transforms problems into opportunities for growth, turning setbacks into lessons and challenges into catalysts for improvement. Daily self-education enhances critical thinking, allowing the mind to break complex situations into manageable parts. By continuously exploring new ideas, acquiring skills, and reflecting on experiences, individuals develop the ability to assess circumstances objectively, weigh alternatives, and anticipate potential outcomes. This process strengthens decision-making, ensuring that choices are thoughtful, intentional, and aligned with long-term goals. Problem-solving becomes not a reactive response, but a proactive strategy fueled by knowledge and insight gained through consistent learning. Learning daily also nurtures creativity, a vital component of effective problem-solving. Exposure to diverse concepts, perspectives, and experiences encourages the mind to explore multiple approaches and innovative solutions. The more the mind is fed with ideas and knowledge, the more connections it can make between seemingly unrelated concepts, leading to solutions that are not only effective, but also imaginative and forward-thinking. Self-education ensures that challenges are met with curiosity and inventiveness, rather than frustration or stagnation. Moreover, consistent learning builds resilience and patience, qualities essential for solving complex problems. The mind becomes comfortable with ambiguity and uncertainty, understanding that difficulties are temporary and surmountable. Each new lesson strengthens the ability to persevere, adapt, and find solutions even in the face of setbacks. Daily education reinforces the mindset that problems are opportunities for development rather than insurmountable barriers. Ultimately, self-education strengthens problem-solving skills by transforming the mind into a powerful tool of insight, strategy, and creativity. By committing to daily learning, individuals cultivate the ability to approach challenges with confidence, devise innovative solutions, and act decisively, The habit of self-education ensures that problems are no longer sources of anxiety, but opportunities for growth, empowering the mind to navigate life with skill, intelligence, and resilience. Daily learning turns obstacles into stepping stones, shaping a future defined by capability, confidence, and meaningful achievement. Daily learning builds unshakable confidence because the mind grows stronger with every lesson absorbed and every skill mastered. Confidence is not an innate trait, but a byproduct of preparation, knowledge, and consistent effort. By dedicating time each day to self-education, individuals equip themselves with the tools to navigate challenges, make informed decisions, and pursue goals with clarity and determination. Each day of learning reinforces the understanding that growth is attainable, that obstacles are surmountable, and that the mind is capable of adapting and thriving in any situation. The process of learning daily fosters a deep, lasting confidence that stems from competence rather than external validation. As knowledge accumulates, the mind becomes equipped to handle uncertainty with calm, approach problems strategically, and act decisively. This inner assurance allows individuals to step into opportunities without hesitation, communicate effectively, and lead with conviction. Daily self-education transforms doubt into clarity and fear into courage, creating a mindset that thrives on challenges rather than shies away from them. Moreover, daily learning nurtures resilience, a critical component of true confidence. Life is filled with unexpected obstacles, setbacks, and failures. A mind nourished consistently through self-education learns to view these experiences as opportunities for growth rather than threats. Each lesson absorbed provides insight, perspective, and strategies that make facing adversity less intimidating. Confidence built this way is unshakable because it is rooted in capability, preparation, and the ongoing practice of growth. Daily self-education also strengthens self-belief by reinforcing accomplishments, no matter how small. Every new skill idea or understanding gained each day is a reminder of the mind's capacity to learn, adapt, and improve. These incremental achievements accumulate, forming a foundation of self-assurance that permeates every area of life. Over time, this consistent practice instills the courage to take calculated risks, pursue ambitious goals, and step outside of comfort zones with faith in one's abilities. Ultimately, daily learning builds unshakable confidence by transforming the mind into a source of strength, insight, and resilience. Each day of self-education prepares individuals to face challenges with composure, pursue opportunities with determination, and embrace growth as a lifelong journey. Confidence emerges naturally from consistent effort, knowledge, and reflection, making the mind a powerful ally in creating a life of purpose, clarity, and extraordinary achievement. The magic of self-education lies in its ability to transform not just the mind, but the life it guides. By committing to grow every day, individuals cultivate knowledge, resilience, and unshakable confidence that empower them to face challenges, seize opportunities, and pursue goals with clarity and purpose. Daily learning is not a task, it is a commitment to becoming the best version of oneself. Every lesson learned, every insight applied, and every skill developed through consistent self-education strengthens the foundation of personal growth. This growth radiates outward, influencing decisions, actions, and the lives of those around, creating a ripple effect of inspiration and progress. By embracing the habit of learning daily, the mind evolves into a powerful tool that shapes the future with intention, courage, and wisdom. Commit to nourish your mind every day. Let the habit of self-education be your compass, your source of strength, and the catalyst for transformation. Growth is a journey, not a destination, and the magic lies in the consistency, effort, and dedication you bring each day. By learning daily, you unlock the extraordinary potential within yourself, turning each day into a stepping stone toward a life of purpose, achievement, and lasting impact.